explanatory text, The Cause of the Decline of Indonesian Culture. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alfita Desmayanti, class 11 Science 6, number 4. Here, I will explain the explanatory text about the decline of Indonesian culture. Let's go! General statement: more and more Indonesian culture is fading away because of the lack of cultural learning, cultural communication, and public awareness. This continues to happen because most of newspaper Parisian cultures according to the times. Many think that Parisian cultures are cooler and more practical. It's not always true talk. Many Parisian cultures are considered cool but not in accordance with the culture and identity of the Indonesian nation. Cause and effect. As a result, many of our cultures are no longer taken care of and are slowly disappearing or even being claimed by other cultures. Therefore, the ability to communicate is important so that there are no misunderstandings about the culture adopted. Lack of communication can lead to clashes between groups, which can have an impact on unity and cohesion. Then, with the aim of keeping Indonesian culture alive, we must also introduce it to the next generation of the nation and pay attention to communication between people. Interference: less learning about culture, causing our culture to disappear little by little. So, it would be better if you learn the culture from an early age. Fortunately, there are no cultural subjects in school, but many consider it important. In fact, through this learning, we can build and maintain the nation culture in the current era globalization. In fact, Indonesian culture can be maintained in the various ways, one of which is to teach the nation children about culture. We can watch the following video to know more about Indonesian culture.
The Republic of Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world. Indonesia has a total population of more than 235 million people from more than 350 ethnic groups. Ever since prehistoric times, the Indonesian archipelago has been inhabited. Most Indonesians today speak at least 2 languages or more. Volcanic eruption in Indonesia made the ideal habitat for a large number of unique and endemic flora and fauna. Being a tropical country, Indonesia is blessed with 2 seasons. Various kinds of different cultures and traditions around the country are also expressed in many interesting events. Indonesian culture is indeed rich in arts and crafts. For example, textile, woodcraft, and beautiful sculptures. Indonesian cuisine is one of the most vibrant and colorful cuisines in the world, full of intense flavor. Many of the world's most ancient wonders can be found in Indonesia. Indonesia has a diverse wealth of terrestrial and marine animal species. flora and fauna of Indonesia are divided by an imaginary line called the Wallace Line. Experience how communities have sustained their beliefs and traditions throughout the centuries in splendid isolation in order to survive this eternal cycle of life and death on Earth. Great Batam, blessed with a lot of potential tourism objects, beautiful beaches, and cultural attractions. As industrial and commercial city, Batam is perfect place for shopping lovers. Sumatra, land of Malay culture, the place of one of the best Indonesian cuisine, rendang, is here. The beauty of local tradition is preserved until now. Great Jakarta. Jakarta, as the capital city and the center of Indonesian government, is the main entrance for tourists to Indonesia. Jakarta is also a business center in Indonesia where you can shop anything easily. Bandung, a paradise for creative industry. Fashion, music, culinary, art, design, and more interesting things can be found here. Yogyakarta, a unique traditional cultures, friendly local residents, also place for 100 years of one of civilization wonder, Borobudur Temple. Surabaya, the city of heroes, and the second biggest metropolitan city in Indonesia. Surabaya is also an industrial city. Many historical places still can be visited here. Great Bali, enchanting beaches, irreplaceable natural beauty, making this area the best place to enjoy the natural wealth of Indonesia. Not to forget that the traditions of the local residents are well preserved. Kalimantan, or also known as Borneo, is a paradise for those who love flora and fauna and find ecotourism exciting. Sulawesi, the most prominent tourist attractions in this island are ecotourism and marine tourism that grant the island the reputation of being a diverse paradise. Maluku, Papua, a hidden paradise in Indonesia, society with rich traditional culture, extraordinary natural wealth such as Raja Ampat, and home for typical Indonesian flora and fauna.
So many presentation that I can convey more or less. I apologize. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.